Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 20 of Crusader Kings 3, trying to go from the Petty Kingdom of Mercia all the way up to the Empire of Britannia. We're doing quite well. We have all of England, we have most of Wales, and we're going to start trying to take some chunks out of Ireland. We probably won't pick on Albert directly until we've at least formed the Empire of Britannia. We do still need to get ourselves a fair few more provinces though before we have enough to make the claim. So we're going to need to get all the rest of Ireland, all the west of Wales and probably most of Ireland before we are able to do that. There are some claims that we do have. I think we could go ahead and declare a war over here. I can't get this one, can I? No, we can only get this one. We've got similar size armies actually, because he's very friendly with Sweden, so that's probably not a good one to be going for right away. What about the High Chiefdom of Meath? I mean, we could potentially think about taking that. Could we go and get a claim against them? Looks like we can. There's the chance that we can get a claim on the duchy. We do need to take some more stuff from Gwynedd. They've got a few more bits and pieces over here. Now, who is your liege? You're the ruler here. Offer vassalage. Minus 59. Base reluctance minus 45. She is our de jure vassal. Different culture group, and she's got a low opinion of us. So even if the low opinion went away, it probably isn't going to be enough. As we're not attacking her directly right now, let's try and sway her and see if we can make her like us. We may get the option to be able to do something diplomatically there without having to go to war. If we do have to go to war, so be it. We can ransom somebody off for 10 gold. I can actually go to war with her, to be honest, because we do have a claim on this over here. But let's just have a little look and see how we go with the swaying first. Prisoner has died. We've actually got enough, almost got enough money to be able to form the empire if we actually had all the provinces, all of the counties that we need. And I keep saying provinces. I'm so used to playing EU4 where the individual areas are called provinces. But yeah, we're making enough money to be able to afford the empire. But we just don't have enough counties at this point. What else is going on? Do we want to do any decision? We haven't looked at these for a while. We don't want to change our succession type. We can extort our subjects. Go on a pilgrimage, hold a feast, call a hunt. Let's have a feast. Lose some stress. Oh, it'll cost us a lot of money, but won't take us long to make that back. 10 months, we'll have it back. Guests are gathered in the Great Hall. I'm not going to necessarily read all of these out every single time because a lot of the time they are just repeated. I did everything I could ensuring that Earl Edwig and Withred were as far apart from each other as possible. It was not enough and now they have come to blows. Yeah, I thought he was my son, a portly chap like myself. In the middle of my feast, one of the guards is close to brawl and it looks like it looks to me for the order to intervene. Throw our son out to cool off. Loses some opinion. And who are you? You're just my vassal and knight. Yeah, throw our son out to cool off. I don't care if he doesn't like me. He's ambitious anyway. He's going to be a pretender to the throne. My lord, the wine. We cracked open the next barrel. It's gone bad. It has all gone bad. The feast is still raging, but without drink, the mood will dwindle at a cool pace. The wine merchant should still be in town. Every guest gains opinion of us. Every drunkard guest gains 20 opinion. You gain thirst for 10 years, which gives us extra prestige a month, and we lose 140 gold. Or we will all have to pitch in. I'm just going to spend the prestige there. I don't think that extra prestige is really worthwhile. So we'll just spend a little bit of prestige. As my guests depart. There we go. We gain 150 prestige back. Guests all gain 20 opinion of us. We gain the treat Eager Reveller. +2 diplomacy, +1 intrigue. Nice. And we get a lifestyle perk. So we can now sell titles. It's the next one that's going to be useful. So what are we looking at now? 19 stewardship. It's still a shame that we've got that infirm. -3 on like everything there. And unfortunately that'll never go away. She was not swayed. The cadet branch. Is this like a holy order or something? No, there are no holy orders. A word of advice. It is not the first time I've heard talk of what a great servant Eormenric is, and how Duke Ulf has sent him to my court. He presents himself as a token of friendship between Ulf and me. Welcome. Or go away. I guess we keep him for now, maybe? A little bit weird. So we're still working on that claim. That claim's actually doing pretty well. Our councillor has died. That is our marshal. We can get a +20. Sure. You can continue to... Yeah, Cornwall. 2 years left and that should be done. New Archbishop. You are only 11. Wow. Can we get a better Archbishop, please? That's really going to slow down that. Claims, claims, more claims. What's our renown up to now? Not quite up to 1,000 yet. We're still only insignificant. But we're getting there. What have we got going on here? Anything useful? Not really. I guess we're just waiting to do something. Either do this war when this claim is fabricated, or we go in and try and get this one. I guess... Oh, we've got a new... No, you're still the liege. You've just moved down here. Offer vassalage. She still will not accept. Her opinion of me is going up slightly. That base reluctance is mostly the problem. I mean, we could just give her a lot of money, but I don't want to. I don't want to give my money away. There are far too many events that pop up that mean you give money away in any case. So at that stage in the game now, is not a huge amount that I can do. Of course, we could also go for this stuff from Meath. My concern about grabbing this from Meath is that this is de jure part of Alba, and even though we're allies, that might cause some problems. I'd sooner wait on that one. There we go. The swaying actually worked. She still dislikes us. Now -43. It is getting there. The Archbishop... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on! I have prowled through documents, both ancient and of less certain provenance. Yes, all the usual stuff. But present my claim on Dublin, 87 gold. Or, yes, all of Meath will be mine, 203 gold. We get an unpressed claim on the High Chiefdom. Of course. This is where you're going to have like some super massive army, isn't it? No, you're vastly inferior. You are vastly inferior. So declare war. Why is it saying it's only for that? What about all this stuff? I thought we got claims on the entire High Chiefdom. Or is that just all the war goal? Well, okay. Yeah, that's all we can do. Let's do it. Let's jump in. Let's see what happens. Let's... Did I not even start the war there? Was that a misfire? Declare the war. Okay, so we're going to raise the armies. Let's move in over there. Which is the one with... Yeah, you're the sieging army. I do want to try and grab this land up there. I'm going to move these guys over first and try and deal with their armies. I think that makes the most sense right now. And then we'll go up and grab that land. I just don't know where all of their army... Yeah, he's moving over that way. So let's take the non-sieging army, which is this one. And probably try and give chase. They're actually getting themselves cornered in man. Paying for wars. Wars are expensive. Raise additional taxes from the peasants, which gives us more stress, but again collecting war taxes. Cut non-essential military expenditures. But there's a 70% chance of a bad outcome. Or things will work out, they always do. Let's just take the extra stress for the war taxes. I think that's absolutely fine. Our stress level's only halfway through the level 0. Yeah, these guys are getting themselves cornered. I am the defender, so I'm just going to jump straight in there. Sway, compliments. To make the princess more susceptible to my attempts at approaching her, I can include a compliment in my next missive to her. To be sure to mention loyalty and a sense of honour, or I'll keep it short and professional. Let's have a look at her traits. She's trusting. She's gregarious. She's wise. Yeah, I think loyalty and a sense of honour, if she's trusting. Source of joy. Excellent. Extra opinion. Right. Let's get this army in over here. It should go in our favour quite nicely. Freeman's Fortune. Diffenwall. Free tenant renting some land in Cornwall has poured in an exceptional harvest this season due to his meticulous planning. Forget farming. You can make him join our court. 19 stewardship. What is our current steward anyway? Only 10. Yes, he should be in my court. Yes. Stick a pin in him so I don't lose him. Join my court. Now, you're actually my son. You're going to be a little bit upset by me putting this guy in charge, but... oh, we can actually assign you. You're plus 22. You're better than that guy, even. Yes, let's do that. My son will dislike me for a few years, but that's alright. We've now got a much better steward. Let's go and take that pin out. We don't need it anymore. That battle should go in our favour, and indeed it does. So I'm going to take this army and just go and siege stuff out over here. 61%. I guess we do still have to siege out more holdings. So let's go and do that. Increase control. Excellent. Now we need to go and do that somewhere else. So where's looking pretty terrible? Quite a few places. Shropshire's looking bad, so let's go and send them in there. Sway, infiltrators. It has come to my attention that some local commoners are moving to Abatifi, capital of the princess there. Locals, newly settled or not, praising me can surely do no harm to her perception of me. Take this gold, make sure you're heard. No, I don't think we need to pay for that to gain any progress. I think it's fine as is. We can just wait for it to go up naturally. So we still outnumber this army here. He might head back to Dublin to try and take that back. Excellent. Now we can get Avaricious. Going to make sure I do actually click on it this time. So that gives us the extra 2 stewardship and an extra 15% tax from our holdings. So we're still making money even though we're in war. Yeah, he's going to try and unsiege that. We should beat him in that race anyway, because we've got siege equipment, he hasn't. We've already got a war breach here. Our siege events are down to 14 days. There we are. So let's march over there. This is not the best army for fighting. This is a much better fighting army. Daughter-in-law again. So this is a child, a son of my second son. Has my first son actually got any children of his own? Yes. So that's that. 94%. This should... yeah, there we go. There's the 100% because we won that battle. So let's enforce our demands. And it actually looks like we did gain most of it. Yes. We didn't gain this bit up here, but this has now become Leinster. We are over our holdings by 1. Just by 1. Let's keep Dublin. And let's give this to a random. Possibly a non-relative. Oh, let's give it to the fornicator. Sure, why not? So I'm holding this... oh, am I over in... we're not at war, so let's disband the levies. Am I over in terms of... Doesn't look like it. I'm not over in terms of duchies. This is just what I want to check. Petty Kingdom of Meath. Title Successive Law. That we want to change. Yeah, it needs to be inherited with our own law. Let's go ahead and remove that. What else have we got in here? Prisoners can be ransomed. No, we do have too many duchies hold. Meath, Northumbria, and Mercia. I thought I didn't have too many duchies hold. I was looking in the wrong place, wasn't I? Yeah, too many duchies held. So do I want to give... Do I give one of these away? Let's give Dublin away as well then. Let's give Dublin away to... Who should we give it to? Someone that's got decent... This guy, the guy I invited to my court, Dinthwal. Let's give it to you. And I'm going to give you... Petty Kingdom and the Earldom. And then I think... am I still your... liege? No, you are... Grinfall. Yep, okay, that's fine. My glory is widely known. She's swayed again. Okay, this is all going pretty good now. What this does mean is now that we've... Leinster has become separate, we can go in and grab some stuff from them as well. Who rules Leinster? We don't have a CB, we have a truce. Wouldn't accept vassalage because you're a different faith and all sorts of other stuff. Okay, that's fine. Gives us a foothold in Ireland now. How are things going with you? Because you actually like me. Negative 31. It's that culture group. If we weren't of a different culture group, we'd actually be alright there. But we'll continue trying to sway her, I think. A lot of money now. Really consider investing that back into the capital, I think. I know I'm saving up to be able to afford the Empire, but we can't do that right now. Still can't get any duchy buildings in here. We can upgrade the hunting grounds. We can upgrade the bastion and wall curtains. Or curtain walls, even. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. Anywhere we can get a little more... Let's go ahead and get a barracks in there. Leicester's got room for something else as well. Let's get some pastoral lands in there. Okay. Let's have a look at tech before we end this video, because it's been a little while since we've done that. We're currently working on mustering grounds. Probably don't need more men-at-arms. City planning is the next one that we want, really. Be nice if we could speed this up. But our learning is pretty low, that's the problem. It wouldn't be so bad if we didn't have that infirm. But that is definitely part of the issue there. Available Dynasty Legacy. So this is something new. We've gained a new... no, we're still insignificant, so it must be just because we've hit 1,000. So now we get to spend some of this. So it's basically like prestige, but for your entire dynasty. So we now get to spend some of it. As you can see, there are 7 different trees. Some of them do kind of track with various different stats. So you've got one that's very martial. You've got one that's very diplomatic. You've got one that's very sort of... what's the word I'm looking for? Intrigue-based, stuff like that. So lore could be useful. It gives us popular opinion. I mean, the early ones are pretty terrible, to be honest. But then as you go further down, I mean, look at that. Popular opinion +5 isn't that great. But then extra control growth, monthly stewardship lifestyle experience, powerful vassal opinion, and increased domain limit. They definitely get better as you go through. So what would be the best thing? Fertility, not that bothered. Marriage acceptance, not that bothered. Better chance of inheriting congenital traits. I mean, some of these are useful. Reinforcing congenital traits. Reduces the chance of bad ones. Selecting traits to become more common in a dynasty. More lifestyle experience. So these affect your entire bloodline, essentially. Prowess and knight effectiveness. I mean, being able to fight is always good. Maximum number of men-at-arm regiments, again, +1. I think we will go through lore. I think having that control growth and the stewardship lifestyle experience and the vassal opinion, I think all these are really worth getting. A lot of people just tend to go for warfare because you do fight quite a lot. And if it's playing something like EU4, that might be the point. But I think here you do have to sort of think a little bit in advance. So we're going to ransom off some of these prisoners. What have we got here? Information brokering. So this person approached me. You're a dishonourable thinker. Don't think you're anything related to me. Approached me claiming that he has discovered who is behind the murder of my acquaintance. He has offered to provide me with everything he knows, including names and evidence, in exchange for a favour to be rendered on a future date. I'm really not bothered, to be honest. So there's some more gold. We're almost... we are back up to 900 again now. We do want to take more land over here. She's not going to give that up easily. We have a truce with you. This is still independent. I mean, we could declare a war over here. He's the one that's still got a lot of power, though, because he's allied with all of this up here in Sweden, which is not good. So maybe we want to wait on that. But Lannister we can grab. Gwynedd we can grab. That's probably still not enough for us. That's an extra 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we do this on... no, I can't see them individually, but... It's like 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7... No, we hold these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only about 9 more counties that I can grab. And I need significantly more than that. So we will probably have to go to war with Alba at some point. We'll do what we can. We'll do what we can to get there. But I think that is a good place to end the video. Things are still happening. We are still growing. We are spreading out, getting ever closer to that Britannia Empire goal. Haven't decided what I'm going to do once I reach that point. I may then go and try and pick on Europe, especially because we do actually already have a little foothold over here. Maybe we can see what carnage we can wreak over there. But I'd like to get things stable at home first. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you are still enjoying Crusader Kings 3. Please, again, if you are enjoying the series and you are enjoying these videos, do consider leaving a like. Or if you don't, then consider leaving a dislike. Because either way, it really does help the channel out and I appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.